Thank you for joining us today as we announce the 2016-2017 Lancaster Performing Arts Center season. So the season marks our 25th year of the LPAC providing world-class entertainment here in the Antelope Valley. And here to share more about this exciting upcoming season are Lancaster Council Member Raj Mali, Parks Recreation Arts Senior Operations Manager Mike Rosa, and LPAC Foundation Director Todd Porter. And at this time, I'd like to welcome Council Member Raj Mali.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Mayor Paris and City Council, it's my honor to be here. I was looking at it since 1991. I was in Palmdale High School. That since been, coming here. So it's an amazing thing, 25th anniversary celebration. So it's a great thing to have in Antelope Valley. Every year they brought amazing events. And, my favorite part is a comedy night. I would never miss every year. So it's an amazing thing to have in our community. And LPAC has always been like bringing such an amazing event, all those performance. So it's just wanted to congratulate once again to our LPAC, all the people who run this. So thank you very much. Give it back to Jeff.
This year we're very excited to share everything we have in store for our new season. Some of our top performers this year will be Kathy Griffin, Clint Black, Cutlass, and Carlos Mencia, just to mention a few. We're going to open up with comedian Kathy Griffin on September 9th, and she will have her hilarious take of the Hollywood celebrity scene. On October 11th, Clint Black, who is one of country's brightest stars, will take the stage. Then we'll have an inspirational and uplifting Christian rock group called Cutlass, and they will be here April 1st. And then Comedy Central and HBO star and comedian Carlos Mencia will be here to close out our season on May 20th. So as you can see, the 2016-2017 season has a variety of genres. We're going to talk more about it later. But we want to go ahead and show a video here real quick, and we'll show you some of the things we have coming up.
Get up out of bed, wash your face, brush your teeth, comb your sleepy head. Here's your clothes and your shoes, hear the words I said. Get up now, get up and make your bed. Are you hot, are you cold, are you wearing that? Where's your books and your lunch and your homework at? Grab your coat and your gloves and your scarf and hat. Don't forget, you gotta feed the cat, eat your breakfast, the experts tell us it's the most important meal of all. Take your vitamins so you will grow up one day to be big and tall. Just remember the orthodontist will be seeing you at 3 today. Don't forget your piano lesson is this afternoon, so you must play, don't shovel. Chew slowly, but hurry, the bus is here, be careful, come back here. Did you wash behind your ears? Play outside, don't play rough. Would you just play fair? Be polite, make a friend, don't forget to share. Work it out, wait your turn, never take a dare. Get along, don't make me come down there. Clean your room, fold your clothes.
That is Anita Renfro, and she will be here on November 11th. How she goes that quick is beyond me. I could never do that in a million years. This Christian comedian will provide unique and offbeat look at everyday life and the ups and downs and family experiences of being with a husband and children. Our next show will be on November 4th. That'll be a comedy series, and that'll be Mom's Night Out, and that'll be headlined by Caroline Ray. She was the original host of The Biggest Loser, and she, with other comedians, will explore the joys and stresses of motherhood. On January 28th, we'll have Ken Block, who is a comedic impressionist, who will present the glory years of Hollywood through the eyes and voices of some of the biggest stars to hit the big screen. February 10th, just in time for Valentine's Day, will be Love and Laughter. The Love and Laughter team will take us through universal topics of relationships such as dating, marriage, middle age, and beyond in their own unique way. And then finally, on March 4th, we'll have Paul Reiser, the Emmy-nominated Mad About You star, is also one of Comedy Central's top 100 comedians of all time.
Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right.
That is the Fab Four. It's an Emmy Award-winning group that recreates the look, feel, and sound of the British invasion of the 1960s. Next is Guitar Army on September 16th, where 3 master guitarists, Robin Ford, Leroy Parnell, and Joe Robinson, perform individually and then together during one last blazing set. The very next night, September 17th, Burt Bacharach, one of the greatest songwriters and composers of all time, with hits such as Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, What the World Needs Now Is Love, Alfie, and What's New Pussycat. He'll bring his musicians and dancers here on Saturday, September 17th. Tower of Power. The R&B legends mix funky brass and down-to-earth percussion to deliver a groove which gives them their own unique sound. They're here on October 13th. So Good for the Soul, October 21st. A perfect blend of the look, feel, sounds, and dance moves of the golden era of Motown Records. On 23rd of October, Acoustic Alchemy. These are 30-year veterans of guitar-based smooth jazz. November 19th, Zeppelin USA, where Led Zeppelin, the #1 rock band of the 70s, comes alive with near-perfect renditions of Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, John Paul Jones, and John Bonham.
Okay, that was the Portland Cello Project. With more than 1,000 pieces in the repertoire, from pop to hip-hop to jazz to classical to movie themes, no two shows of the Portland Cello Project are alike. From there, we will go to Pink Martini on December 4th. The self-described Little Orchestra comes to Lancaster to celebrate the holiday season with their diverse, sophisticated, and modern sound. Which One's Pink will be here on February 18th with progressive sound. They'll take on the elaborate live show of Pink Floyd, and that'll come alive on February 18th with, again, Which One's Pink. The Doo-Wop Project will be here March 17th. Stars of the Jersey Boys and Motown the Musical will take us from Smokey Robinson to the Temptations to the Four Seasons, through the Michael Jackson era and to Amy Winehouse in the Song and Dance Spectacular. Then we'll have Phil Vassar on April 7th, the country star who has compiled 10 #1 singles and 26 top 40 hits. Another favorite will be DSB. Journey fans will recognize DSB as Don't Stop Believin', one of the band's best-known hits. Enjoy this tune along with Any Way You Want It, Wheel in the Sky, and dozens more as DSP recreates one of the iconic rock bands of the 1980s. Lee Madelon, the Antelope Valley's Lee Madelon, will present 2 nights of jazz with Jazz Horizons on September 16th and the Antelope Valley Jazz Ensemble again on March 25th.
We're going to talk a little about our dance and international performers. That was Complexion's Contemporary Ballet, who will be here October 9th. The world-famous ballet troupe will literally rock the LPAC with their Southern California premiere of Strum, set to the music of Metallica. Shanghai Acrobats, direct from the People's Republic of China, the Shanghai Acrobats debut their new production of Shanghai Nights with high-flying acrobatics and feats of strength, balance, and martial arts. In March, just before St. Patrick's Day, the Irish Rovers, on March 11th, will be here. For 50 years, they have charmed and entertained audiences around the world with their rousing blend of Celtic flavor, traditional, folk, and popular music. And Semitoned, on April 13th, the a cappella champions from the University of Exeter in England present their award-winning show, Game of Tones, including a fresh look at Broadway tunes, popular hits of the 70s, as well as mixes of Stevie Wonder, Fleetwood Mac, and Beyoncé.
now we come to some of the family shows we'll be offering at LPAC this upcoming season. That was Cirque Mechanics. A futuristic world of pedal punk comes alive in a steampunk-inspired world of acrobatics, artistry, and thrills. Stunt Dog Experience. The entire family will be delighted by these rescue dogs performing amazing big air stunts, comedic antics, dance routines, and incredible athletic feats. A night of hypnosis and illusion. From the Strip of Las Vegas comes comedian and hypnotist Don Barnhart, and at almost 7 feet tall, the world's tallest magician, David Zerbel, in a night of family entertainment that is not to be missed. Now, as we lead into our Arts for Youth program, we would like to recognize our resident companies. These companies have been providing both evening shows as part of the season and daytime Art for Youth programs for the local students. And now I'd like to bring Mike Rosa back up.
I'm going to talk about 3 of the resident companies that are very important here in the community. A lot of the representatives are here right now. These are people like you and me that work during the day, and in their passion for the arts, they either are Cedar Street Theater, they'll do plays and performances and singing. Antelope Valley Ballet, who teaches our children how to do ballet and other dances, and then Antelope Valley Community Concerts. They'll have the night shows, like I had said, and also are an important component for Arts for Youth, which Todd will talk about in a few minutes. Cedar Street Theater has established Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol as a holiday favorite in our community. Other Cedar Street Theater shows this season include The Drowsy Chaperone, Run for Your Wife, Fiddler on the Roof, and Almost Maine. Antelope Valley Ballet. They again bring Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker to LPAC in what has become a Christmas tradition. The AV Ballet will also present Contemporary Dance 4 and Sleeping Beauty during this season. And the Antelope Valley Community Concerts Association. They are in their 68th year here, bringing world-class entertainment to our valley. This year's lineup includes Portraits of America, starring George Bugatti, tenor, pianist Alina Kiryayeva, and the Cat Trio. Now I'd like to introduce Todd Porter, one of our directors on the LPAC Foundation Board. He'll be speaking about the role of the foundation and also tell you about our Arts for Youth program.
You know, the Arts for Youth program, every year we provide scholarship and transportation to the vast majority of over 12,000 kids to attend a show at the LPAC. And for many of these kids, it's their first and only exposure to the arts. And I will tell you from experience, when you see the look on some of these kids' faces during and after a program, you understand the impact that we're making by providing this opportunity for those kids. So thank you to everyone who provides for the LPAC Foundation. It is a great thing for us. This season's LPAC Arts for Youth program includes many of the artists who are part of the LPAC season, as well as shows performed specifically for the students. Sampling those is Earth's Dinosaur Zoo Live, Rapunzel, Bubble Trouble, and Fund with Energy. One other thing we'd like to mention before I'm finished is this year was the first year that we started our LPAC Performing Arts Center Foundation Scholarship Program, a $5,000 art scholarship awarded to one Antelope Valley student, and that was Danielle Lee this year. We look forward to doing that again next year with our founding partner, the Choices in Learning National Foundation. So thank you for all your help with the LPAC Foundation, and we look forward to your continued support. Thank you. Mike?
We're making a big deal about our 25th year, and rightfully so. It's been 25 years, 1991. I have here in my hand a program from opening night, the first night the theater was ever open. It actually was a grand opening weekend, apparently, November 22nd to 24th, 1991. Many of you know November 22nd is the city's birthday. There's a black tie event. All the dignitaries here in town were here. It was full house. And if you look in here, and later on, if you ask me, I'll let you look at it, of course. Mayor Henry Hearns and the council were right here. Lou Bozigan, longtime foundation president, he raised money to open it. They were, I guess, a little short on funds and raised over $500,000. He said, we're going to build it as we intend to build it. And he did, and we raised $500,000 to complete this. The first performance was Henry Mancini on November 22nd, and he's a composer and was most famous for the Pink Panther tunes that you know from the movies, etc. Let me just read page 1 here, what it says the purpose is. It says, it is a rare occasion to have the opportunity to open doors of a state-of-the-art facility dedicated to providing the finest performing arts events possible for our community. This center will ensure that our local arts and civic organizations have a comfortable place for their events while allowing us to bring to you a diversity of entertainment. And that's what we've been doing for 25 years. Now, 25 years ago, I was working on the B1 out at the base, and I could tell you I haven't heard of this place for years afterwards. And I played softball for the city, and that's probably the extent of what I thought Lancaster did, because I was at the Big Four, which wasn't called the Big Four, and eventually now it's the Big Eight, almost every night. And that was my exposure to the city, and now I'm here, and it's a really amazing journey. So with that, when you see 25 years here, and you'll see it up in the lobby, and you'll see it everywhere, we're really proud that we've been doing this for 25 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Before we conclude, I'd just like to go over a few other things, tell you about some new exciting things we have at LPAC this year. For example, this will be our first full season of Zelda 750 West that we have over here on the west end of the facility. The chic Roaring Twenties inspired venue provides a perfect place to socialize before and after shows. Offering hors d'oeuvres, drinks, and desserts, Zelda's is open 6 to 11 p.m., Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, and any additional evening that has an LPAC performance that doesn't fall on one of those 3 nights. So if you haven't already, we invite you to come check it out. We'll be open, today's Wednesday, we'll be open tomorrow night, so come see us this weekend. We'd love to have you come visit. Also this year, the LPAC's website boosts some new features, which makes purchasing tickets even easier for theater goers. You can now choose your seats using the seat map feature. And then you could either print your tickets at home or send them over to your mobile device, and they could be scanned at the door, making it much easier for patrons to have tickets and get tickets and bring them here, just making the whole process a lot easier here at the LPAC. So a couple other things we'd like to talk about is, like Mike mentioned, it's 25 years. That's a big deal. I wasn't here 25 years ago. I was a sophomore in college, but we're happy to be a part of it, and we're very excited about the season we have provided for you this year, so we really hope that you come be a part of it. Don't forget to take advantage of the great deals LPAC offers if you buy multiple tickets to multiple shows. So we have a lot of great deals on that, and Craig and Judy can talk to you about that. So at this point, this concludes our press conference, and we ask that everyone join us in the lobby for refreshments and media interviews, and thank you for your time. Thank you for coming.